Hey guys, next Sunday I'm going to be sharing my heart on why I think evangelism needs to move to the top of the list for our church. But for now, let me just say this. My heart hurts when I look at this community, our community, and I see so many that are lost, clueless, that Jesus is just waiting for an invitation to come in. They are in pain, and we have the cure. We have the cure. Inviting them to church is not going to do it. Everybody that probably would just come to our church is already here or are not coming. But the truth of the matter is that's not what Jesus said at all. He said, go out to them. So I can't play it safe anymore. I am ready to accept a divine mission, the Great Commission for Labette County, and to move into playing offense and going straight up against the strongholds of the enemy on behalf of the lost in our community. I'm going to give it my very best. And in doing so, I'm going to try to give God every opportunity to connect me with lost people. And I'm inviting you, our church, to join me in this endeavor. Jesus said the fields are white into harvest. I'm not a farmer, but I know this. When it's ready to be harvested, you have to harvest it. You don't get to wait for a convenient time. It's harvesting time. And Jesus said it's harvesting time. And so I believe that we need to step into the role of harvesting because lives are on the line. We are kicking off Coffee and Conversation. It will be the first Tuesday in February, and it will be every Tuesday thereafter. Here's the thing. What I would love is for this church to get behind this and make this our big thing for 2021. Make it our biggest, greatest effort to reach the lost in our community. I know you may be thinking, well, I don't know if this is a good time with COVID and mask mandates and all that kind of stuff. Well, listen, I don't want to get sick. I don't want you to get sick. But I don't want to fail the Lord. I don't want to trust Him that while I'm trying to be in the field harvesting, that He won't take care of me. You see, here's the thing. I don't think we can shy away from the responsibility that we have just because there's risk. There's always risk. In fact, there's been risk for many before us. I mean, you consider what in other nations. I mean, every Muslim risked his life to accept Jesus. So I can't say, let's wait, because there's risk. Conversation is like a church plant. That's the way the Lord put it in my heart. It's like a church plant. And so I want you to understand what that means. That means that we are not using it as a way to just invite people to come to church. They come to Coffee and Conversation, and so we say, hey, why don't you come out here and join us at Center Bethel? That's not the mentality behind it, okay? In reality, what we're trying to do is we're just trying to connect with them there. And so what we will do is invite them to come back next Tuesday. And what we're going to be trying to do is to build conversations and connections with them. And I'm not going to worry about trying to get them out here to this church until they are in love with Jesus and they are in the process of pursuing God through discipleship. Then they're going to be ready. But you know what? This ministry's got to stand alone. They can't feel like they're being baited. They just need to feel like we're there for them and that we want to engage in their life and show them the love of Christ. So that's what I need you to understand about what Coffee and Conversation is. And that's the reason why I'm inviting you to be a part of it. Because if you're saying, well, I'll just see what happens and see who comes in from it. Well, I don't know when that's going to happen because that's not the agenda. But I believe that if you put forth an effort to be a part of it, you're also going to be a part of a great harvest. Well, you can come and support it with your presence. A few extra couples or individuals there every Tuesday night will make it feel more inviting. You know how we are when we're together, how we enjoy each other's company. Well, we're just going to extend that and invite people to enjoy our time together and get involved in conversation with us. This would also give you an opportunity to wade in if you need to wade in and see what it's all about. But you might be there and you might say, well, I could commit one Tuesday. I'll take the first Tuesday of every month. And I'll be there and I'll fellowship and I'll sit at the table and be a part of the conversation. That'd be awesome. Now, we don't want everybody on the same Tuesday. We'd want to spread it out. But, maybe 2 times a month, you'd say, hey, I'll be there and be supportive of it. On the other hand, maybe you want to be a regular. There's a few people that I know are already interested in being regulars. You see, every table is going to need somebody there that will be engaging the conversation, that will be consistent so that when they come back from one week to the next, they're building a connection and a friendship with the same person. That's tremendously important to make this work right. Here's the thing. I have bathed this in prayer. I have had it on a back burner, praying over it, trying to ask God, show me how it needs to work, what kind of details I need to know. And I've been asking God to increase my faith. And I know I don't look any different, but I really feel like I have got some faith muscles right now. And I believe God's going to do miracles. I believe He's going to transform lives. I believe He is going to answer direct prayers with a direct miracle that is going to literally be mind-boggling to some of the people that we're connecting with. It's going to speak volumes to the power and the love of God for them. I believe this. So here's the thing. I pray that when you are engaged in this, that God is confirming in your spirit that this is what He wants to do and that you need to be a part of it. So here's the way it breaks down. This coming Tuesday night, we are going to have an opportunity for you to come and see. But it's also going to be a time of training. We will discuss the schedule. We'll talk about what different jobs will need to be about. We'll talk about conversations that we want to get started with them. We'll talk about how to share your testimony. We'll talk about how to pray with them, how to lead them in a prayer for salvation. We'll talk about how to just pray with them about any situation. We'll put some scriptures in your hand so that you will feel confident enough to be able, hey, let me show you what the Word of God says and how that can help them to know that we're praying the Lord's will in their life. I just believe this is God's timing. And that if we put forth our very best, God is going to make up all the difference in the world in what He will do to bring in a harvest. And I cannot think of anything at all more important in 2021 than to lead people to Jesus. And I pray that's what you feel too. I love you, and I'm hoping you'll join me. God bless you.